Sorry, I had to, I had to plug my controller into charge.
Cool.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So today is the first time we're doing what we're going to continue to be calling Share My Hype, which is essentially if something new is out and we just want to talk about it and we want everyone else to know how great it is. And at the moment, it's this Ninja Turtles game that's just come out. I don't think you guys are as big. I don't think you guys are as big of Ninja Turtles fans as I am. My English is not working today. But the reason we should be hyped is Turtles has not been given respect for years. We've had many games. We've had Into the Shadows or Out of the Shadows, either way it belongs, In the Shadows. We've had the Platinum game, which is it was interesting.
I mean, it was a game.
yeah. You can't buy it anymore. But I have
really.
Yeah.
That must be going up in value now, then, or at least I would assume so.
I'd be intrigued. Get a pretty penny, maybe. You had the 2 TMNT films, which were terrible, but because I'm such a fan, I still really enjoyed them.
Terrible though. They were. I kind of liked them.
Yeah, I know, right? It was kind of cheesy, man.
But there can be like films that are bad that you still like, though. Like,
this is true.
I wouldn't say the Sonic film was the best film, but I still enjoyed it.
Oh yeah,
same with Detective Pikachu. Like, I mean,
I liked Detective Pikachu. That was great.
Yeah, it was a fun film. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was fun.
And the thing is, this is going to be the perfect squad game. It's going to be 4-player. I don't know if they've confirmed, but I'm going to assume 4-player online. Shan did raise some doubts because I know it's behind the publisher/developer that gave us the Streets of Rage 4 game, which is absolutely amazing. But Shan mentioned it's also got the same devs behind the Scott Pilgrim game, which is worrisome.
Kind of worrying.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a 50-50 though, because the Streets of Rage 4 was amazing, but then Scott Pilgrim's netcode is actual garbage.
Yeah, which is a shame.
It's not a bad game. It's just the servers are trash.
Yeah,
and
it's just the servers.
Yeah, a great game that doesn't work. So that means gameplay-wise, offline at least, this Turtles game is going to be a banger. And hopefully online it will be too. But the reason you guys need to share my hype on this one is it's going to be 4-player, right? You got 4 distinct Turtles. Obviously, they're going to be similar because it's a beat 'em up. But you got 4 distinct Turtles: Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo. All right, only Raphael matters. Real TMNT fans know only Raphael matters. And it's just going to be fun. It's done in this very old pixel kind of sprite-based aesthetic. So it's not like.
All right, you have my attention now.
See, yeah, it's a sprite game, like old school. It's done like the old school games. They're not trying to make it realistic. They're not even in a Street Fighter 4 where they've like brought it into like modern.
Kind of done that, yeah.
Yeah, it's just classic, old school, pixel, Ninja Turtles, 4-player.
Which makes sense.
What is not to love? And the trailer, oh my gosh, the trailer is just this nostalgic hype. I need everyone to get on board. I need everyone to get on board. I need everyone to commit right now. They're going to be buying it, regardless of 40, 50, 85 pounds. You know,
I mean, 85 is a stretch. 85 is a stretch.
I'm talking steelbook, limited edition.
Oh no, special edition.
I'm
gonna get all the little figurines and everything.
Yeah, it's just that's it. So that is one of the many things that I am hyped about at the moment, and that is what I need to share. That is, that's it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I just need you guys to hold that place in your heart, just to put aside that place for the amazement that is going to come and sweep you off your feet. It's going to be.
Is it its own plot line kind of storyline? Is it like its own brand new one that it follows just the game, or is it following any of the other stories that already exist?
From what I heard, it's original, but old school. So it will be as original as a Mario game. Like technically it's a new game, but it's basically we need to stop Shredder.
Okay.
So it's that kind of it's as original you can get without being
Mm.
original. So I know Shredder and the Technodrome and all these old things, which is why I
Yeah.
love the latest movies because they had things like the Technodrome, which was a classic staple in the old cartoons.
Mm.
It was oh my god, turtle hype is real. And then we've got the Last Ronin out, guys. Share my hype on that as well. We've got a 4-part comic book series where one of 3 out of 4 turtles have been killed off. It's just
What?
it's a good time to be a fan. Yeah.
You haven't heard of it,
Last
Jen?
Ronin, 3 of the
No,
turtles
why
are
did
dead.
you do that?
And they're trying to find out who the last one is because they don't have their mask on anymore. So one turtle's running around trying to avenge his brothers, and it's really
It's gonna be
dark.
Raphael that survives, sure.
I can confirm that I know who the turtle is because the second issue is now out. I've read the second issue. I will not deny it or confirm. I will just say that the surviving member, I am excited, and I think it was a good choice. That is all I will say. But people need to watch
Is
it.
this like is this now like
Yeah,
officially
read it.
candid, or is this like a spin-off comic and someone wakes up and it's like, oh, it's all a dream? No.
I don't think it will be a dream, but I have no idea what's canon anymore. Like, there's so many universes now.
Like out of more of like this main franchise,
know.
like that's just stupid.
Yeah, I don't think it will be like going forwards, you know. So it's just literally just a limited run, 4 comic series. But it's got all your staple characters. It's got mention of Shredder, Karai. There's there's been so much loss. All I'll say.
You know what the thing is as well, as to like why, like some of the things that you told me recently, like what makes me kind of more interested in the new game coming out is because like I literally had no idea until you told me yesterday that Turtles was like a comic, like a pretty gritty comic before the TV show. Like I thought it was just the kids show, and then like you know they turned it into like things like The Last Ronin and other comics. So I'm just like, but that's like a whole nother world that I didn't even know existed.
It's crazy, man. The Turtles we have now is, I don't want to say dumbed down, but it's been made accessible, very family friendly. But yeah, Turtles originally was very graphic, very dark.
Weren't they on Oprah once?
It wouldn't surprise me.
I think they were on Oprah, and there's like kids in the audience as well. But I think someone says a bit of like, I think Michelangelo says a bit of an inappropriate line about April, and the kids are just like,
it wouldn't surprise me.
That clip is hilarious.
They've been big. We've had Christmas albums. We've had movies, had TV shows. We've had the pajamas. I used to have those as a kid.
The merch has to be all over the place.
Merch is cool. Yeah. And even the characters, guys.
Where is your blanket?
What's that, Sean?
Where's your blanket?
Oh, I've got it. I've got my blanket. I'm Turtles through and through. I'm Turtles through and through. I do have a Turtles blanket that Shan got me for a birthday. Yeah, I'm Turtles through and through. Raphael, obviously. Raphael is best boy. And it's even just the storyline of it. You've got Casey Jones. I'd say anyone who wants to get into Turtles, but obviously there's so much to delve into. If you're an avid comic book reader, maybe read the first Turtles comic. If you're not an avid comic reader, just watch the classic. Is it like 1985 or 1990 or something? Watch the original live action Turtles film. This is back in the day where they didn't use CGI. It was all suits, so it still.
So they were in the costumes.
It was just great. Like it was, even in the film, it was pretty. There's a scene where basically one of the turtles gets beaten near to death. And even though these guys are like turtles, you're getting performances out of these guys like, oh, my brother's gonna die. Like it's just so sick. And the second movie was trash. And then years later, I realized it was trash because the parents complained the first film was too violent because there were ninjas running around in turtle suits and the parents didn't like it. But yeah, Turtles is dope. There's a character you'd like in there, Kyle. In the Turtles lore called Casey Jones. I don't know if you know the name of that character, but essentially you've got the 4 turtles. You've got their father / Master Splinter, who essentially think of him as like Master Shifu from Kung Fu Panda or Jedi Master Yoda. Then you've got their first human friend, April O'Neil. Depending on which version she finds out about them because they saved her, or vice versa. In some stories, you've got, I don't think it's Velma. Maybe it is Velma, but it's not Velma. But she's got a friend. April's got a friend who knows them, who's terrified of them. Then you've got April's love interest, Casey Jones, who is Raphael's rival.
He's in the movie.
Yeah, and he walks around with his hockey mask.
Yeah,
he's just a beast.
No, I think I might actually remember him. Was he not in the old school cartoons?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think no. When you said hockey mask, that's what made me think like, okay, I know, I kind of remember this guy.
Yeah, he's just on stuff. I don't have powers.
Question though, is it okay? So obviously we had the old like the the cartoon that we all know and love. Was there because considering the comics were relatively graphic, was there like a more serious version of the cartoon before that one, or was it just did it just kind of jump straight to that?
There hasn't really been there hasn't been a Gritty Turtles animation, which is a shame. But then, who would watch it? Because kids wouldn't go to the cinema to see turtles cutting each other into. I mean, I would.
Yeah, then you've got. I mean, I was gonna say I would go.
Then you've got Usagi Yojimbo in the comics, who's basically a mutant rabbit or an alien rabbit, and he's like a samurai, and he's got his rabbit ears tied back into like the ninja-like bun. Turtles is so dope. Turtles is so dope. Each one's got a signature weapon. Yeah.
So, are there any extras of these characters being in the game?
I would doubt it. It would be nice. I would love to see Yojimbo in there.
I think that would be cool.
Because he's such a cool character.
You'd be surprised though. Sometimes devs really try to like pay homage to like the older like characters that you wouldn't think that they would put in the games.
It's true.
Or just in whatever they're making in general. Like sometimes they really do the research. So it'd be nice to see something like that.
Yeah, it's true. You never know. And I hope so. I genuinely hope so. But that's all I have to offer, guys. I want you. I want 3H. I want the rest of the world. Share my hype. Ninja Turtles game coming soon. I think it's coming this year. It's gonna be 4-player. Jump online with your friends. Destroy the.
I'm actually hyped for it. I'm not gonna lie. From your description.
I've just got the theme tune playing in my head. I'm like, heroes in a house.
Nice.
Shan, do you wanna do the honors?
Why do you always pick
me? I'll do it next time. Don't worry.
Yeah, we got you next time.
Okay. Thanks for that, Josh. I've gone bright red. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you want to tune into more of our stuff, we have Twitch. We do Twitch streams every Tuesday and Thursday. We have Twitter. We have Instagram, 3Arts Gaming. We have got YouTube, obviously. We try and be as social as we possibly can. Come join along with us. We do Discords every now and again. I think that's everything. I've probably forgotten something.
I think so. Twitch? I think you said Twitch.
You can just ignore whatever Josh is doing.
Just pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
He thinks he's Raphael, but I know I'm Michelangelo because I just like pizza.
Splinter.